the Thompson.
I'm just triggered.
Andrew
I'm
Whitworth,
triggered.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, and
I understand. I feel you. In order to get a Super Bowl this year, you got to be historic.
Are you ready for some football?
Oh. Did I get it? Did I get it? Alright. What's up, y'all? Taking some time out of my vacation to do this video. You're not gonna see any highlights because I ain't got time for that. We got to 1.1 thousand views on the last week's episode. Maybe this one, will get even higher. Maybe people don't care about the highlights. But yeah, let's get rolling. I didn't even watch any football this weekend, really. I was just watching like Blue Water. Anyways, let's get to it. It's pretty windy, so let's get to a place that doesn't have as much wind, so y'all can actually hear me. All right, let's get to it. Got Titans versus the Raiders. Ramondre Stevenson putting up some good points. Let's check him out. Yeah, good week for him. Yeah, the Titans edged this out 55-47. 49ers Bucks. 49ers have a lot of good players. Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson putting up 24 plus points each. Buccaneers had a respectable effort, but end up losing 86-81. Patriots Ravens. Wow, Patriots 29 points, pretty pathetic. The Ravens have Justin Herbert, Mike Williams, pretty good performances. Kenny Pickett played his first full start, 16 points, but the rest of the Patriots didn't do anything. Ravens win 66-29. Bills, Bengals. Let's check this one out. Wentz kept his bed dry this week. He did not wet the bed. 24 points from him, and the Bills end up winning 54-47. Bengals stay winless at 0-5. Cowboys versus the Packers. Cowboys the only team to hit 100 points this week. It's a pretty low scoring week. Looks like Taysom Hill went off. 38 points. Taysom Hill, a low-end tight end, won in week 6. Interesting. Man, his role is ever-changing. Yeah, Derrick Henry, Aaron Rodgers, solid performances. Packers received their first loss. They dropped to 4-1. Got the Giants versus the Lions. New ownership of the New York Giants. They get their first win behind Derek Carr. Oh, Hayden Hurst putting up 19 points. Thank you, tight end premium. The Lions just aren't looking good. They're 0-5. Only put up 36 points. Giants win 70-36. We've got Eagles versus Bears. This one was excruciatingly close. I think, what is that, like 0.34 points separating these two teams. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Mark Andrews, Tyler Lockett putting up 25 plus points each. Man, the Eagles really had a good effort from everyone except Russell Wilson. I mean, that game was freaking terrible. Russell Wilson sucks. The Eagles need to find a new quarterback because Russell Wilson is just terrible. Yeah, the Bears win 79-78. That's gotta hurt. I think the Eagles were complaining in the chat. I would too if I were them. Vikings versus Commanders. The Vikings putting up 75 points. This team is just really good, but running into just really bad luck with their opponents. Jalen Hurts dropping 31 points. Jacoby Myers with a surprise 22 points. Commanders end up taking this 90-75. Going to the Broncos versus the Jaguars. Geno Smith continues to impress. He's like way better than the former quarterback they had, whoever that was. Travis Kelce, monstrous 34 points, but that's not enough to bring the Broncos to victory. Jaguars win this 71-66. Got the Rams versus the Panthers. Panthers have a lot of their players back from injury, but the Rams were just too good this week. Austin Eckler putting up a monstrous 32 points. Jared Goff with an off week, but luckily the rest of the team stepped up. Rams win 76-70. Got the Chargers versus the Texans. This one was a close one too. Looks like we've got just, mild performances across the board, except Cooper Kupp. Of course, he's going to put up 21 points or more. Yeah, this one was kind of uneventful. Let me look down. Nothing much there. Chargers win a close one, 57-55. Let's go Jets versus Steelers. Michael Carter put up 14 points for the Steelers. Gabe Davis, though, 31 points. Really lit it up. Wow, both teams did not have a quarterback in their starting lineup. Very interesting. Steelers putting up 76 points without a QB is pretty impressive. They end up winning 76-43. Let's go to the Browns versus the Dolphins. Browns, one of the last two undefeated teams remaining. They stay that way because, of course, MVP frontrunner Josh Allen with 45 points, putting up more than half of the team's points, carrying this 5-0 team on his back. Dolphins had a respectable effort, but not enough to cover the gap. They lose 70-81. Going to the Saints versus the Cardinals. Wow, this one was also excruciatingly close. What happened here? Patrick Mahomes happened. Putting up 42 points on Monday night. Most of those touchdowns going to Travis Kelce. Cardinals eke out this win 69.79 to 69.33. All right, let's take it to the Colts versus the Chiefs. Oof, Colts, 26.5 points. I think that sets the league record for lowest point output in a single week. Colts didn't really have a good week at all. Nick Chubb, 24 points. Brady, 26 points. Brady alone almost outscored the Indianapolis Colts. Chiefs win 89-26 and end up being the AFC highest scorer. So congrats to them. Lastly, we have the Seahawks versus the Falcons. Bird battle. Breece Hall exploding for 26 points. This is kind of his coming out party. Kirk Cousins with 28 points. A.J. Dillon with the underwhelming 3.3 points, but that's okay. Rest of the team stepped up. Hunter Henry finally being respectable with 12 points. Seahawks win 62-57. Well, that's week 5. I'm going to keep this short because I got to get back to my vacation, but get your waivers in, and I'll actually be watching football next week, so see ya.